those odd lot pulls away.
Yeah.
Start using something before something.
Back to the kick out of that. They get the sinker.
That's original.
Well,
You don't see many torques like that. That's adjustable. You can move it up and down.
let's see that hook again.
Yeah, right there it is. See that hook?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Look at these sinkers. Ain't them a dandy?
Yeah, you even got collar coordinated line too.
Yeah. And the bobber.
That's that fluorescent kind.
Yeah, that's fluorescent light. That's the latest thing out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a dandy.
I'll tell you, every housewife ought to have one of those. I'm standing above the drive, and this is the driveway. Comes down around. This right here is the cabin on the other side of the truck, on the other side of the driveway in the truck that we're staying in. You can see the lake on through, and the various cabins down through here. This is up at the parking area furthest away from the lake. Different cabins. They're selling them out one at a time. It's our understanding that there's 6 or 7 of them that's been sold already, so the camp will probably eventually disappear as such. Prices are anywhere from $99,000 to $139,000 a piece. So, guessing that that's probably about the last year we'll be at this camp because of the conditions. I'm going to shut you off, move around to the other side of the cabins, get the lake and get the cabins from the main view, not the driveway. There's the size of one of the big elm trees they had to cut down. They all were dying. This is what was the office, or still is, I guess. Cabin behind it. And there's where we dock Carl's boat.
Michael Jackson. One drive.
You go right ahead. I want to get a shot of you anyhow. How are we doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Sorry about the rough ride, but I'm walking forward. Sorry about the rough ride. Anyhow, this is taken on Monday. Temperature of about 50 last night. And it's nice today, short sleeve shirts. But it's supposed to in a couple or 3 days, I guess we're going to get some rain. So the guys are, they had a door there. That's what we used last year. Had a set of windows over here. They took those windows out and they put in a glass door. They're hollering at me to come up and play cards. They're anxious for me to beat them, so I'll let you go. I'll take this out with me probably this afternoon.
What are we
John's
doing?
fixing dinner for tonight.
Yeah, well, that's spaghetti.
Yeah, I think spaghetti, alright.
We're getting ready to go out and do a little afternoon fishing. John's counting out the worms. We're at the point where we ration them now. We take 2 small coolers, one in the front of the boat, one in the back of the boat. Takes care of the guys in the back and in front. Put them on ice. Keep them from dying.
My phone's
That's
saying.
all.
I'm gonna go down and check the gas.
Well, I'll take the inside so you can see the inside of the cabin. There's our kitchen and dining. One main room here. And then Rhodes is back in here with me. Got 2 beds there. We just break them up each day, roll up our sleeping bags and stuff and get them out of the way. And then Carl and John's over here. What'd that you said, John? A little louder. And this is our 1-bolt toilet. One side's real loose. I don't know what keeps it from leaking. Window here in it. And the little sink and our shower. This is a new shower in this, and this is the same cabin we had last year.
Anything else to take out?
But anyhow, that's about the size of it. I'm going to shut you off. I'm going to take you out to the water here. Yeah, this is Elm Grove, or what's left of it. Monday afternoon, we're going out to see if we can drown a few more worms. We're looking about due west now. Coming around here. Hey, Jerry, you want to show us the $20 harness that you've got there? Is that what you're going to put on?
Yeah, this is $20.
This is a $20 harness. It's from Shaw's Incorporated. It comes
It's not.
LLC. Okay.
The guarantee's not very good.
He says the guarantee is over with already. They come with a $2.50 service contract too. Brings the price to $22.50. But I said that, being as how mine's not getting used much, I probably don't need the service contract. About the first time they see me catch something, then it'll be a different story, I'm sure. Anyhow, Jerry's decided his line was too long, so he cut some of it off. I'm not sure what that was all about.
I gotta put a light.
Oh, he's got, okay, well, in the meantime, I'll switch back here to our captain, and you can see what he's doing. I think
I'm the captain of this vessel.
Did you let's show them what you got on there, Captain? Or do you think we should?
I don't have anything on now. I did this morning when I got up, but I don't have anything on now.
Okay. He's fishing with a 3-hook night crawler harness too. Let me zoom in on it, Captain.
I should be catching fish, not
well,
making a film.
you had all morning. You should have been catching fish too.
I know it.
Uh-huh.
The time I
Okay.
worry about getting you guys the right spots and everything, I don't have time to fish.
Now, directly that way is almost due south, and right over in that vicinity is where this Willow Bay camp is. Oh, he's telling me no, he's trying to take me around the damn lake now.
That's about right towards that
Okay.
end of those trees.
A little bit southeast then. And that's probably where they're going to be next year. Because of the camp being sold and so on the way it is. We're now looking due north around the lake. We're swinging around, and the camp we came from is right over about in the middle of the picture. Well, I wasn't, but I've worked with you guys long enough now that I'm probably getting there. All right, they want me to shut off and catch their dinner, so we'll see you. All right, Carl's got a smallmouth on right now. He likes to jump clear out of the water. We don't know if we'll get to see him or not here, but
Right on, here he comes out. Here he comes out. He's tired. He's been on there for a while.
been on for a while. I had him wait until I took the sunfish off for bluegill.
Pound for pound, they're about to fight this thing. Raising around. He was down in
That's
the
a
weeds.
smallmouth.
Hold on, buddy. I'll get to you here in a moment.
Part of Carl's catch and release program.
That's one reason he didn't come up out of the water very good. He was hooked twice.
Yeah.
They're pretty fish.
Yep.
He said, all right.
Now we'll come back around here and see if these guys got anything to talk about. Don't look like.
I got half
Larry.
a fishing worm.
Jerry just loaded up while I was taking Carl and put it back in, and he's got a half of a worm left now. That's one of the troubles. We're not going all the way down the lake to where we go control for the, I think, John, you got something on?
Yeah, I got them on.
John's got a little bluegill.
Get it close up to that.
Oh, you mean on the fish?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They're pretty fish. Of course, any of them that's big enough to eat looks pretty nice. Except for a catfish. Jerry said he's going to try to catch a catfish for us here. Hold him up there, John, and see what he... Yeah. Now Jerry's got something. I think he's got a catfish on. Yeah, you can tell. I see him cutting in the water down there. See him flash every once in a while.
He always hits them in the head with a hammer before he takes them off the hook. I don't know if he's going to do this time or not.
Well, he doesn't use the gaff on them anymore. We've got him that big hook. We've got another one coming in here. That's Carl's. Jerry's about to put his in the tank. This is about as close together as I've seen fish caught up here this trip. But these aren't the kind of fish we really came up here for. They're good in a pinch. They're good eating, but they're not the fun that a walleye is.
He hates to give up that hook. He likes that hook.
Maybe he's become attached to it.
I think he did.
Anyhow, that's what that's all about.
Oh yeah, all you need that in.
Yeah. Alright, you got an idea what's going on. I'm going to shut you back off. And maybe we'll catch something again. After a while, it'll be worth showing you. Get
He's
used.
like those TV fishermen. They don't keep it on all the time either.
Only when they catch something.
That's right.
3 days apart. We are down in the area of what they call the railroad tracks. The reason we're moving is we were getting a little too close to where the tracks come across is where it's real shallow. We're moving on out, gonna drift a little more. See if we can catch another couple of fish before we do in. We haven't caught anything fabulous this afternoon. Excuse me, we're a quarter after 4. They work for a while longer. Well, it's just breaking day. It's about 10 minutes till 5 at Rice Lake, Elm Grove Cottages. We're looking south across the lake. Very calm this morning. This is Tuesday morning. Sun's just starting to come up in the east. Thought maybe you might want to see what it's like for those who do get up this early. They're a bunch of idiots. No one else is up here yet. I thought I'd come down and shoot a little bit. Here's some of the camp this time of day. There's the cabin where we're staying. And you hear the loons out across the lake waking up, talking to each other. You can also hear the fish out here tormenting me. They're saying, come and get me if you think you can. Carl's, excuse me, Carl's boat. Got the 40 horse in the center, and then the 10 horse is souped up to 15 on this side. That's the one we troll with when we're wanting to move slow through the water. And of course, right now the 4 chairs is covered up with plastic bags so they don't get covered with dew at night. Got the lid open on the fish keep. That's where everything we catch we put into that. And that other side there. That lid right there, that's the fish keep. Yeah, we've had that so full of walleye in the past that you couldn't get the lid down, get the top down on top of it very well. That was a year or so ago. Had about 50 pounds of walleye in there one morning. We're hoping that this morning is half as good. Nah, we're hoping it's as good. Don't let me kid you. It won't be, but you can always hope. Looking due east up the lake at the sunrise. The fish are starting to flip out here, telling us that it's time to go. Haven't seen any lights on up the cabin yet, so we'll shut you off. We may show more later. We may have you out fishing. Who knows? It's about 5:30, and still that same day, I'm standing on the dock trying to watch the sunrise come up. Here's a early fisherman on his way out. Single soldier, looks like. He's gonna get out there and get him before the rest of the world does. All the more power to him. Courteous enough to get away from the docks a ways before he puts the pedal to the metal. And that's what it's all about. Mosquito just flew across the front of the lens. I wanted to bring him home to you. Well, it looks like there's life inside the cabin now. That's our chief cook, Chef Ardrey, better known as Carl. I'll see if we can move up and figure out if he's fixing breakfast, or looks like that's what he's doing, getting the coffee ready to go. What we having this morning?
Breakfast.
Yeah, but what we fixing?
Oh. We're having sausage and eggs. And toast.
Sausage, eggs, and toast this morning.
Coffee and juice. Hot chocolate. Iced tea. Juice.
This is one of our lighter breakfasts.
More juice.
And this over here is one of the crew members. Still snug as a bug in a rug. It's probably about 60 in here this morning, maybe a little warmer. There's a bite in the air. We are fortunate enough to have a cabin that's got a little heater in it that we usually kick on in the mornings if it's in the mood. So. That's the door to the restroom or bathroom or whatever you want to call it. Got a decent shower in it. Got a little sink, hand sink. But the toilet, we're all about half afraid to sit on it. It's completely loose from the floor. And we're just hoping we get out of here before the foundation gets full underneath. Swing you around here and show you what that other fisherman looks like. Now, would you say that's a tough life or what? Coming to life. Look, it's moving. That's a good sign. Hi, John.
Good morning.
Well, if I go that far, well, I guess it is. Any morning is fishing is a good morning, even if it's pouring down rain outside, which it's not. Looks like it's going to be a nice, sky's clear,
Morning.
nice morning. But they're talking, yeah, we may get some rain in here this afternoon. It may be with us for 2 or 3 days. I'm going to shut you off. Hard day on the lake.
Give this to him for cord charge.
You got that camera back out again?
Yep. I was catching you. Hard day on the lake. No, I gave John the respect to wait until he can. We're keeping Jerry up, as you can see, but not by much. We've been out here now for the better part of 2 hours, and Jerry's the only one that's caught anything to speak of, and that was about 20 minutes of sleep. So, it's a nice day. The only thing that's wrong is the fish don't know. Give you some idea. What's going on?
Fried or baked?
Yep, John wants to know if I want my ham fried or baked for lunch. Because if we don't get to catching them here pretty soon, it's going to be another of those ham days.
Another one. We haven't had one yet.
That first day we had some ham.
Well, that was just to
That was,
we hadn't even got fishing yet.
see, this is the disclaimers coming from our captain here.
That's right. Ham's okay if you haven't been fishing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He says if you haven't been out fishing yet, it's okay. Looking east northeast up the lake. This is Tuesday, the 21st, I guess it is, of 2009, July.
Camera down and get a hold of your net.
I know, I thought about it.
I got one.
Oh, that's a small one.
Go ahead and get him. If you can see his up, I can hold mine back.
Coming across. There's one Jerry caught. John's got one on too. It hasn't been 5 minutes ago. I was bitching about the fact we hadn't caught anything for 2 hours. Now we're going back across the other side of the boat. See what Brother John's looks like.
Go ahead and get John's.
Well, I gotta get the
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, he's taking line.
that's what that walleye was saying.
Yeah. Okay, John, I was
Boy, he's
ready.
taking line out.
It must be a big one.
Must be a nice fish. Taking line off. Boy, he is pulling down. When you hear the reels sing like that, you know there's line being fed off.
Yeah, I see. I think it's a catfish.
Yeah, Jerry's hoping it's a catfish.
It's a big walleye, I'll tell you that. I see.
He's under the boat as much as possible, so you're not seeing him yet.
That's a hog.
Yeah.
That is a walleye. Uh-huh.
Here, Jerry, you hold the rod, the net, so John can get it out or something.
My gosh. Look at the size of that one.
What do you think of that?
I
Get
get
out. Let's see if he's 18 inches.
watch your head. Yeah. Yeah.
26 inches.
He's over 24.
He's over 24.
How much over?
Well,
Why, is there a limit to over?
Sure there is.
that's probably, what? Tail, probably 26. 27?
Well,
I'd help you, but I'm in the press box right now.
And he hit that sucker curve. Boom. Tape's over.
That was something else. You know, you fish for almost 2 hours, nothing. I still got the first worm on that I put on this morning.
27.
27.
Holy.
Wait.
Yeah.
Green Erie Deary.
Oh, no kidding.
You kid.
Well,
Get her out where you
Jerry got his on it. Harness.
Settle down there, boy. Looks like a little over 6 pounds.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short boy. I can't throw
Hang
him.
in there gently. He'll jump right back out as soon as you turn him loose.
Going in.
Now you see how it's done.
Yeah.
Well, I
Damn.
was gonna fish for a while.
I can understand why there's no other ones around here that size. He's got them scared away. Okay. I'm gonna shut you off. We're gonna
I knew
move
that
around
was a
our
good one
marker.
when he stayed down like that, but they take the
Yeah.
line back off.
When,
But what scares me? One hook.
oh yeah.
Neary dear.
Yeah,
No.
that's a strong one.
Let's see what the Erie Deary looks like, John. Okay, it's kind of a. Let me zoom in on you.
Pulled a heart raft, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Unusual bait. Not exactly nightcrawler harness. You put nightcrawler down at the bottom of it.
You didn't have a worm on, did you?
Oh yeah.
Did you?
All right,
A
we're
bunch of worms jammed on
gonna
it?
shut you off because I got to get to fishing.
Worm
These guys are
trailing
getting
or
way ahead
jammed
of me.
Pardon me?
Trailing or jammed on?
Jammed on it.
This time,
Diving like a walleye.
this time it's Jerry's turn. Take your time.
Oh yeah.
Take your time. You need to keep it going.
Oh shit. Damn little, I can't quite get him in the net.
Alright.
Now where we headed now? Back to Houston? Jeez. Don't take long, does it? All I have to do is just turn around like twice and I'm going the other direction. Here, Jerry, let me get him.
I got it.
Hands of a surgeon.
Going pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was bigger than that.
Oh, yeah, John. Yeah, why that big one? It's a carp.
Say that again.
It's a carp, that big one. Shaw
Yeah.
will tell you it's a walleye, but it's a carp.
I'll show you how I can make him even bigger, John.
Mine eat those that size for breakfast.
Have we decided, what is it, 27 inches long?
Yeah, 27 inches, 6 pounds, but the scales are gone down there, so can't weigh them
We
anymore.
don't know,
than that.
six plus pounds.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's the Motley Crew. This is Tuesday, July the 21st. It is Wednesday, July, I believe the 22nd. It is 5:30 in the morning. We had a little bit of storm activity. We didn't actually have any storm here, but south and east of us here, mostly east, at Toronto, I know they were having rain last evening. I don't think we've had any rain here yet, but you can tell by looking at the sky, it's going to be one of those days it's a little questionable whether or not we go out with what we do. There was some talk about going up to Peterborough this morning. I don't know. Nobody else is up yet. But they're sleeping in a little longer. But as you look due south and to the west, you can see the sky is clearing. So it may not be a bad fishing day. Sometimes a break in the weather or a change in the weather like last night can be all it takes to get things going again. It don't look as much like rain in the normal direction as it normally would. But we have to see what the masterminds of the camp think we should do. Personally, it'd be nice to be able to go back down and do a little more fishing if the weather's going to let it. But anyhow, just wanted to see how sunrise looked. We're looking due east now. Come back around to the camp here. I'm standing on a platform, so if the picture jerks a little bit, it's because I'm moving my feet. This is what used to be the office. I guess it still is. It's got a cabin behind it. This one is for sale. There's the one we're staying in. There. They're put together pretty thin. Cottages that have to change their name one of these days because the old elm trees are all dying. Some kind of disease. They cut a great big one down over here for the cabin a year ago. It was down. It's kind of a shame. See the camp going the way it's going. There's the stump. The one they took out, and they've taken out several. Anyhow, our cabin. There's the boat dock. And we're looking pretty much across the lake. We'd be looking in a south-southeast direction right now. Playing with the zoom, so bear with me. Okay, gonna shut y'all. I thought I'd sneak that one in there, but I guess it didn't.
You guys are making a lot of noise out there.
There's another one. I'll tell you, these guys feel pretty confident when we managed to go out and catch enough fish the day before, so we've got our fish meal for the day all planned. We managed to get 4 walleye and some panfish last night, or yesterday afternoon. So they feel pretty comfortable. We got enough walleye for so anyhow, I don't know what's with this camera, Greg, but I'm having a hard time with the focus on it. Anyhow, this is what camp looks like at 10 minutes till 6 on a day that is questionable. No, he's still debating whether or not life in the fast lane is worthwhile.
No.
John says no, but you know, you gotta see this.
You want me to moon you?
Hey, it's your moon. Anyhow, that's it. You had it for the day. This is our worm man. He takes care of our bait. He's our masturbator. He He guarantees fresh bait on his $30 harnesses. Actually, he's a worm farmer. You can tell the way he's plowing down in there. That's how he keeps our worms. We get them down in Lancaster before we come up. They pack them in what all, John?
Well, I was counting. I don't know whether we're to 78 or 98 now. But you just talked yourself out of a whole dozen worms there.
But I'll tell you what, the camp guides around here are cantankerous as hell this time of morning. This one back here, he's the master cook. Tim. I'll tell you. If it wasn't for so damn much fun, I don't know if I'd put up with all this. It's Thursday morning. It's about 10 after 6. We woke up to some rain this morning. You can see it's kind of a dismal looking lake. Sounds like we might expect this pretty much most of the day. We're looking southwest right now. Wind seems to be coming out of the east with a little rain in it. Probably going to put on the rain suits and go out and give it a try anyhow. Boats are doing a good bit of bobbing. One of the camp boats' front ends broke loose and swung around. It's only fastened by the back right now. We're sitting over here, bound to be wet inside, but we got the seats covered. Covered them up last night, so don't know how the day's going to turn out. Like I say, this is Thursday. This is the 23rd, I guess it is. As you can see, there is life inside. Chef Boyardee is at the helm. I asked if there's anything I could do to help, but he said nope. He's got his routine. Jerry's in the bathroom shaving. That's about it for this morning. See you later. Well, it's still Thursday morning. You can see the waves are rocking pretty good. Debating about ready to go out or not. Captain has gone down and tied off the ship a little bit better. You can see the ropes going out. This one here will kind of keep it away from the dock so that it don't beat quite as hard into the dock. He's trying to figure out if there's anything else he can do. Well, just debating about what to do, whether we go out now. There was some weather reporters talk like it might be a little bit better this afternoon, but we don't know for sure. Of course, the fish, usually the best fishing's in the morning. Like I said earlier, there's a camp boat that a young kid that's doing it around here doesn't even care enough to go down and put a rope on the front of it and bring it back around. apparently pulled loose in the winds last night. Anyhow, you can see what the lake looks like. It's rougher on this side because this is coming out of the east-southeast, coming across towards us. Actually, we're looking a little bit east, but mostly, well, southeast right now. Like I said, this is Thursday morning. Comes a despondent captain back up from the launch pad.
He just grinning from one ear to the other.
This guy sleeps all day long. He carouses all night. He carouses all night.
Jeff is going to bring the bill over in a few minutes. I said, have you got the bill figured up? And he said, yeah. And I said, are you charging us tax on it? And he said, yeah, I have to. And I said, you didn't last year. And he said, you going to pay cash? And I said, yeah. And he said, okay, I'll take the tax off. I mean, there's 60, 70 bucks probably.
Yeah, Roachy. He runs around all night. Then we go out fishing and he sits there in a boat and sleeps. You saw pictures of him doing that earlier. And I don't know. Becky, you're going to have to get him some good vitamins, the only thing I can figure.
I was working hard in the boat fishing.
Yeah. He was hardly working.
I'll tell you this, Jerry, if I was single and could go out and chase around, I probably would, but I don't know what the hell I'd do with one if I caught it.
I probably haven't mounted. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
We'll have to have Greg edit some of this for special people.
Life can get you. They got me.
Well, this is Thursday. It is the 23rd.
Well, I'm going to say, the only thing I want to say, I got a good one now. I think I'm going to say I got a good one.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent woman.
Like I said before.
You know what I was thinking, you guys? That guy that Phil was talking about that bought 3 cabins.
Yeah.
I still think he's the one that went down to the airport in a little wagon. I'll bet him and his wife cleaned the cabins that he bought to keep from having to pay to clean them. You see what I mean?
Very well be.
Well, you know, Carl, if this thing sold, they may have split it up. Okay, you invest so much money, each one of you, and you get this cabin, and this cabin. That might be why he says he may be one of the buyers.
He owns 3 cabins, but he pays Jeff and his bunch
Here it comes.
cleaning them.
Come on in, Jeff. You may as well get in on the.
We're having fried
brought you
onions.
the bill.
We couldn't go fishing today, so we're having fried onions. Smell them?
Yeah.
We
How
will-
much is it, Jeff?
It's pretty rough out there, really.
Yeah. $3.95.
Okay, so that's with their taxes. That's without the taxes.
Without taxes, it's 6.5.
Yeah. So
Okay, and you got the deposit off.
Yeah. So you're looking at 500, right?
Okay, that's what we owe you is 5.
Yeah. It's not.
Okay.
Hey, we might have enough. We're lucky.
You are going to be lucky,
How
Jeff.
many cabins they got sold? You know,
5.
5 is all that's sold out of this.
The house got sold there.
Out pulling it up too.
This is still Thursday, the 23rd. Wind hasn't left up. It has started to come from directly across the lake at us. See Carl's boat bobbing up and down there, but it's doing a pretty good job. He's got some nice bumper guards on it. But these guys here at the camp finally decided they're going to do something about some of their boats. They're trying to pull them up out of the water. And they're pulling this one up with a
Belly
ATV. Gonna park it right there in the middle of everything, aren't they, guys? Now they're gonna go down after another one, I think. No, he's pulling it on in.
Look out.
I wish I would have bought, I had a choice between that boat and the one I got. When I got mine, I wish I would have got a little wider one like that.
Yeah.
A little nicer to fish out of.
Think yours is okay down there yet, Carl?
Yeah. Wind's just going around a little bit more all the time. It gets around the other way, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, for a while, it's going to take a hammer on the right corner.
This motor on this one back here flopped over, and almost at times, as we've been talking about, it looks like it's almost getting under the pier, under the dock a little bit. And they're going down around on the other side trying to figure out what to do about that one boat. See, there's the pump house. They just pulled the ATV down there.
Look at that sucker come up in the air.
They're trying to figure out how to get to these two boats on the opposite side of the pier from Carl's. That one right there beside Carl's, look how high it goes. One that's got the motor on the front.
Very similar to this one, not quite a point.
I guess they maybe decided to come back around here and go after it. Looks like.
I think so. You can't even look at that other boat. And there it is. Oh, it's going 3 feet above the dock sometimes.
Yeah. It's a wonder if that back rope ever broke, it would go up on
Now,
top
that's
of
the
the
thing
dock.
I gotta do is get out and double check all my ropes because I might be okay, but I'm okay till a rope breaks.
Yeah.
And I'm not okay. This one going over to the end of the pier, it's getting more slack in it all the time, I think, because it is either the dock's moving around just a little bit, which you could, or the rope stretching, but it's a braided nylon. Look at that son of a gun go up. He's looking at it.
Well, that motor's on the back, and there's just no weight on the front at all.
Yeah. Well, mine's got lots of weight in the back. See how that water's hitting that dock and flying up in the air?
It comes down pretty close to the transom on
It just
yours.
goes up there, and my boat shudders a little bit when it gets up there once in a while, but that's because the ropes are holding it. But I'm going to have to get out there and check those ropes. I wouldn't, no way would I try to run that boat anywhere.
Now, why would you
That's
think
no
they would
way.
get rid of this pontoon boat with all the rentals? How many changes did they take?
Well, I think that you got a lot of liability when people threaten something like that. I suppose I don't know.
Carl's going down to see what's going on too. When I say Carl's going down to see, we're talking about the camp owner, not Carl Ardrey. But this is our lost fishing day
So far,
so far.
it's like 2:30.
2:30. It's going to have to.
Fishing day, period.
It's going to have to die down an awful lot awful
I'll tell
quick.
you what, there's some really big ones coming in there now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can bring your Steiners with you.
What? No.
Oh. Should set the tripod up. This make my arm tired.
I'm gonna get out there and double check a bunch of ropes.
Well, they get out there, I'll go down with you if you want.
Yeah, you need somebody to go down and help you.
Well, let them get out of there before you get hurt.
Even checking the ropes, I want to double some of them.
You have enough rope on board?
Oh, I got enough rope to run from here down there and back.
I thought you
One thing I
did,
ain't gonna
but
do is run out of rope.
Carl,
But pretty soon, it ain't gonna be coming in this way. It's gonna be coming this way, and that will hold the boat out away from the dock. But it'll really make her romp up and down.
taking the motor off of it.
You don't
strong
hurt.
boy.
You know, yes, he is. He needs to be. That'll help that boat flipping around just with the motor being on.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's settled down already.
Watch this. Hey, Carl, we're going fishing in about 20 minutes. You want to go with us? You'll pass? Okay. He told me when I went over to lunch, he said, bad day, you're not going to get any fishing today. And I said, oh, we might get some Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't go out there, he said. See how that's banging in? Look how that's banging in bumpers right into the dock. I'll tell you. When the front end comes up, that front right bumper just about can miss, you know, the dock, get over top of it.
This could prove interesting. Now he's untying that front.
Yeah, he's just gonna swing it around. He could untie it if he held the back corner and just shove it around to our right.
Well, they still got a boat behind it, don't they?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Can't see it because of the.
Well, he
Four-wheeler.
needs to get that boat out of there. But you know what? The more boats he got off that dock, the less that I have to worry about the dock letting loose.
Right.
What the heck?
Well, let me tell you, that one over there at the next dock is jumping.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's moving that and back.
Well, what'd they do with one of them
I
behind it?
don't know. They got more guts than I got.
It's right there yet.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna pull both up. No, he's gonna pull that one up now. He's got behind it now.
Now you're gonna go around the other way.
Well, they're off that dock.
Put on a life jacket, Carl.
What?
You ought to put on a life jacket. Mine's right here.
You just swim me right in the shore if I do fall in.
It's probably deep right there. It's only waist deep.
Yeah. True.
If you need to move that rod back along the side, if you do get in, if you don't get in the boat for any reason, don't worry about it. The front of the rod has to be sticking out the front of the boat. You could hit on that pier if it goes forward.
Well, that thing is really jumping.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
You can't pull that boat out.
Back into
Make
it.
That sucker pull on.
Four-wheel drive.
See what you can do with your John Deere?
Yeah.
Don't bring them up any further, guys. They'll be in our way when we're gonna load out.
Gotta get down with you. Help you or not?
What do you say?
What's your boat in too?
No.
Yeah.
Bring the tackle along, though.
You might tell him not to pull any boats up any closer because we would have trouble loading out come Friday.
They'll be back in the water.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be back in the water. They won't be in any big hurry about them unless they got people here for them. They got plenty of them out there bobbing up and down now. Waves almost hitting the bottom of that dock. They're coming in high enough. I don't know if that gotcha's got enough poop to do it. Pulling it back the other way. They'd never be able to budge Carl's boot up out of there for that thing. Sorry about the rough ride. Now what they gonna do?
We'll get that little paddle boat.
Oh. The older gentleman's trying to help stabilize the front of the boat. He was reaching out there holding it. He's let go. But trying to pull it over there. I don't know if Carl's doubling up on the ropes or what he's doing. That's what he said something about doing. Sunshine's coming through, but still. I'd go down, but there's already 2 of them and 2 of our tribe. Jerry's going down, but John's free. He's standing there with nothing much he can do, so I can't see any sense in going down. Just too many people standing on the dock. Gonna tie off over here again with another rope, try to keep the boat from going over towards the dock. Tell by looking at the flags up here, it keeps moving around, blowing right from the flagpole straight towards the cabin here, but it was 90 degrees to the right earlier this morning, so the wind is swung around now. It's coming more out of the southwest towards us. It was almost coming out of the east this morning. So I think they're worried about this back, losing its back bumper there. And the boat kept getting in against the pier. That's why everybody keeps looking at it. I think they tied another rope off down there, but that don't mean the job's done. Carl's checking something now. Going out the other way. I think you're riding up and down Bronco enough that he's got to be careful what he's doing. Starting to rain again, huh?
Here.
Will you step in?
No, I was up
Just-
there on the end of that dock and the wave came about, threw me off that thing.
Well, you know the docks, the waves coming clear in to the point where they're hitting up under the bottom of the dock.
Well, I was out there on the end.
Yeah, I know. I just am saying, it shows you how big the waves
came
are.
across that thing. It just soaked me. I get my shoes dried out.
Right now, he's probably wishing he had his boat pulled out of the water. I guess they've decided that's the best they're going to be able to do it. Let's hope it don't get any windier or rougher. Two guys in white are camp people that work with and take care of maintenance and stuff like that around here. The guy in the shorts is one of the owners, and that's our captain there in the red. You know that the waves are coming in pretty good when they're hitting the bottoms of the docks. I'm going to shut you off. It's still Thursday. Storm's pretty well past. There's some dark clouds up overhead. Still got some white caps, white caps, as you can see. Help if I could see the viewfinder. I can't tell what the hell I'm doing. The sun's too bright. Anyhow, the time is 5 minutes after 5 in the afternoon. I think we're going to eat a sandwich or something like that. And by that time it'll calm down. We'll probably go out and see what we can do about catching a few more walleye. See you later.
More, because we still have the construction equipment, we have the crews, trucks arriving, and this is costing taxpayers money.
Well, it's Friday morning. It's about 7:15, and Chef Boyardry's over there in the corner making flapjacks. Jerry and I, it looks like...
Put up with next time.
Camera.
Yeah, you'll be glad to have
We'll
that
walk
picture.
out here and we'll start talking about this. Where's Phil? We need a picture of this.
Yeah, well, especially when you catch a 27-inch walleye like you
trouble
did.
is when you got the camera on, you got to break air or something like that. It just don't seem decent.
Hold it a little bit.
You know what? Let's face it, guys. You know, and I know that it's never bothered you yet.
If I had my other shorts on, I'd just move them again.
Yeah. If. Yeah, I'd have looked in here at our room. I told Jerry it looked like we had an invader that tried to get out through the window and didn't quite make it last night. He's
Oh, I got them all night.
got his socks caught.
I had a heck of a time.
So now Jerry, that's Jerry's drying rack. He got his shoes and his socks kind of wet down on the dock yesterday when that storm was coming through. So
Where that thing came across there.
Did I seen it all? I was looking
they're
at
talking about
Laughing all the time. I wonder what he was laughing about. Keep mine small when you get to mine.
Yeah,
I don't,
mine too.
I don't want a big one. I don't
Well,
want to
go
waste
over.
it.
We could go over and ask Gordy here to come over.
Had too much sausage yesterday.
Yeah. Anyhow, you can see the boats not jumping up and down like it was. I'm going to move off the screen so it'll focus better. Things are pretty calm out there. This is our last fishing morning.
No, that's just a temporarily last one.
Well, some are bragging about the fact they get to come back in another week.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, so okay. Unless you're part of the party, it doesn't matter.
If you guys save your money, some will back out on us from a level need you.
Hmm. I don't know if you can tell or not, apparently, I mean, we were here getting the boat ready. We've pulled the boat out. It's Friday afternoon. And you could look across the lake and see rain coming, but it seems to be staying along that south side. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Friday. We're in the process of packing up. Don't have the boat completely packed up, but we did pull a canvas over it just in case it would start raining. So we do have our limit on our catch now. So it's been a good trip. Shut you off. Talk to you later.